But there are also a number of pathways through which you can meet the kinds of long-term targets that countries are seeking. In particular, we agreed to a long-term visionary goal of seeking to stay below 2 degrees. Many, essentially an infinite number of pathways get you there. All of them require action in the near term. Many of them would pass through exactly the set of actions that countries are currently taking. All of them would imply additional action post-2020. So it depends on what you do now. It depends on what you do after 2020. Those still lead you to a 2-degree outcome. So the question then becomes, how do you do that? How do you set it up? It's been quite clear that if we required a legal obligation to act, we would not have gotten even the current set of actions. So in some sense, that structure would have precluded the major emerging economies from joining this process. And yet those economies represent the vast majority of future growth. And unless we can bring them in, we can't solve the problem. So a practical, a pragmatic, a scientific outcome requires these kinds of outcomes, these kinds of activities, and this kind of global collective engagement. That's what we're seeking.